Big Blue Nation, this is the loyal BBN fan, and I'm back with another exciting episode. Man, am I excited to sit here before you guys today because it has been an electrifying weekend. I got to go to the Citrus Bowl, and what a great time it was. So let's set the pace here. Unless you have been in a coma, out to another different universe, or just high and just didn't know what was going on in society, Kentucky Wildcats beat Penn State in the Citrus Bowl. And boy, was it electrifying. I can't tell you how happy I am that I got to experience such a wonderful atmosphere in person. Now, that was my third game going to. I've been to 2 football games and I've been to 1 basketball game. They lost the basketball game that I went to, and they lost the football game that I went to. So I was hesitant to go to this game because I don't want to be a curse to the team, but I could not pass up this opportunity just to go to the ball game because of how excited that it really was. And let me tell you, people, it was exciting. It was great. I got to sit next to some fans and just be a true Kentucky fan the way that I always want to be. So if you see this video and I sit beside you or I sit in the vicinity of you, I just want to say thank you for welcoming me and my wife to the area, allowing us to just be ourselves and just cheer our butts off. Well, my wife didn't really cheer a whole lot. She did here and there, especially at the end of the ball game. But I really enjoyed what I saw. I was nervous. I didn't know if we was going to hold on to that lead and give it away. Me and the 30,000 people that was there cheering for the Wildcats. But at the end of the day, our Wildcats, they did something that in past they didn't do. They closed out the game. From before, we would just lay down and say, well, we tried, whatever, we here, so let's just be satisfied. Oh no, people, not this team. This team was saying we're winning. We're going to go and we're going to do it. And to me, people, that is just completely awesome. I don't know how to explain it any different than what I just did, but it was tremendously amazing job on what they did. And I cannot thank those guys enough for the effort that they put forth to close that game out. And it was wonderful. I mean, look, Josh Allen was not supposed to be playing, okay? And not only does he play, but he makes a great deal of contributions to the game as always. So, so there's nothing that we can say that surprises us. The dude came in and got 3 sacks, okay? 3 sacks. It's amazing, people. He could have decided to set out like so many other high caliber players that are about to get drafted and get to make a lot of millions of dollars. But he put his body, his soul, and his heart on the line for the Big Blue Nation. And he did not disappoint. And for me, to you, Josh Allen, we say thank you. We thank you for what you gave to us over your 4-year period here at Kentucky. And you did not disappoint from day one. So we love you and we appreciate you. And someday your jersey will be hanging because that's how much we appreciate you. Next, what can we talk about Benny Snell, guys? Benny Snell. As a matter of fact, it's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to go and check out this video right here.
There you go. He broke it. I got it on camera. SEC, 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 SEC.
Okay, did you have a chance to see the video? I couldn't believe it because let me paint this picture for you. We're down on the 12-yard line, right? And I don't know what I was sitting down, and we got down there, and I was like, okay, because me and some guys, some fans was behind, around me, was talking about, okay, you know what? He only needs so many yards to break the record. Come on, let's just get the yards broke. A touchdown was a bonus, of course, because that was a determining factor of us winning the ball game. But overall, we just like, come on, we want you to break this record. So for some reason, I stand up, I turn on my phone, and I push record. And what you guys just watched was what I was able to record for the ball game. I mean, it was absolutely amazing that I got a chance to record that, because now that's something that no one can take from me. That's something that I will have in my archive. That's something that will always be within my heart, being able to see two things happen. The go-ahead touchdown that basically, in the end, proved to seal it. And two, he broke the record. I personally have a video in person of him breaking this record. And for me, that means a great, great deal of what I was able to witness there. And it was just amazing. I got to see him play his last game in a Kentucky uniform. All those seniors, those seniors played good, man. I mean, they played good. The interception by Johnson, the breakups by Westry, it's just the tackles, the takeaways, and I mean, everybody, man, I tell you, they put forth an effort, and it was beautiful to watch those guys play. It really was. I actually got a really good buddy. His nephew plays on Kentucky, that we served in the military together, Phil Hoskins, and I got a chance to see him play in person. And he's coming back next year, guys. He's coming back, and he's good. And it's special to me. I don't really mean to point out him particularly as a player, but it means a lot to me knowing that I got a really close friend that I call my brother, that I got to see his nephew play in person and just see how really good he is, and just think about how good he's going to be next year. So to me, that was personal to me that I got to see him play. So I got to give a hats off to Coach Stoops. Hold on, guys. Hold on. What is this? Let me turn this around so we can see it. What is this right here, guys? What is that? Exactly. Go Big Blue. That's what we do, baby. So, sorry, I had to throw that in. I really, really had to throw that in. But Mark Stoops and his team, I tell you, man, this year in recap, 10-3, haven't been at since I think 77. I think it's the last time they won 10 games. So just to be a witness of knowing that 50 years from now, I know where the long streak was broken of not having 10 win seasons. And just to be able to be there and witness that, no one can take that from me, man. I mean, that's in the archives in my heart. And I love it. I love it. To all the guys on the team who put forth, from the weight training guy to the offensive coordinators, to the defensive coordinators, to the recruiters, to everything, from the people who prepared meals for the team, people who packed their bags, and people who cleaned their helmets. And it's those little people. See, here's the thing that a lot of people fail to not mention, because, the football players and the coaches, they get all either the big praise or the negative comments. But the people behind the scenes, the people that we don't ever get a chance to really see, those are the guys who do the little things that matter the most. I mean, the players are not out there taking care of their equipment. The players are not washing their jerseys. The players are not, putting stuff in the lockers and making sure things are good to go. And we as a nation, I think we need to take just a moment and just say thank you to those guys. Those guys, they take care of the behind the scene things where they don't have to worry. The players don't have to worry about that. All they got to do is show up, put the uniform on, and go to work. And by God, they went to work. I tell you what, yesterday walking back to my car after the ball game, seeing all those Big Ten, Penn State fans, I just wanted them to know a little piece about my heart. And I wanted them to know that Big Ten ain't got nothing on the SEC. I don't freaking care what nobody say, okay? You guys might say Penn State has the power or the Big Ten has the power. Did you see what we had yesterday? They couldn't do nothing. We had fear in their hearts. If it wasn't for their quarterback that they wouldn't even been nowhere in the game. Nowhere in the game. They had a big touchdown from the tight end. Okay, so what? Whatever. But you know what? We stood up and we stood strong. And I have to say, I can't say enough how happy I am truly that I was able to witness it in person, the Kentucky Wildcats getting a 10-win season. This was awesome. I mean, it makes me even want to be. I thought I was loyal, okay? Because that's why I got my name. I thought I was loyal. But I had a gut check with myself, and I realized that even I, the true loyal BBN fan, could even do more. Guys, dude, this is awesome, man, what we just did. This is completely awesome. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I know this is supposed to be about the Citrus Bowl and the Kentucky team, but, dude, let's just be real. These last 10 days for the Kentucky Athletics Department has been awesome. Okay? We go down, we thump North Carolina. We go to Louisville, we thump them, and then we thump Penn State. I mean, come on, we can't worry about what the score was. The score, well, y'all only won about 3 points. Well, you know what? We beat you guys. And for the foremost game, besides the midway to the fourth quarter, we handled the whole game. That was our ball game, okay? That was our ball game. And no one can ever take that away from us. We had that, guys. We did that. And we're excited, man. We are excited for what we did. And this is the time to celebrate. This is the time to celebrate the joyous victory, the joyous, wonderful season that the Kentucky football team had. And this is special. When Mark Stoops and Vince Merrill and those guys said, it's coming, people. It's going to be a special year. You just watch and see. And by God, they delivered. And I couldn't be more proud of those guys or what those guys are doing. What is this going to do for recruiting? I heard someone say on the radio today, it won't do too much for the 2019 class, but by God, it's going to do a lot, hopefully, for the 2020 class. And I'm okay with that because people are watching. We had a primetime game on ABC, one of the New Year's Six bowl game, and we kicked butt. We let the nation know that we got heart, man. And it's hard to just being people that you could just say whatever. Kentucky's this, Kentucky's that. But right now, no matter what happens tomorrow, no matter what happens a year or 2 years from now, right now it's about UK football. And we did it, guys. We did it. And if you happen to see a Wildcat fan out there, if you happen to see a player out there, man, just let it be known that we are the BBN. And this is what we do. This is what we do. And this needs to be the regular. I like what Matt Jones said and the crew said. This no longer is, we hope we get a bowl game. Now, we expect to be in a bowl game because of what we got. Now, let's look at what we're losing. We're losing our whole secondary, which is seniors. We're losing Josh Allen. We're losing Benny. And we're losing CJ. But guys, I'm telling you, we got a young core. What about those guys, Swear and Oates yesterday, stepping in for Jones, who couldn't play yesterday? What about those guys, man? Come on, man. You already know Cash Daniels the leader. So he's going to be out on that field next year leading as hard as he can. Come on, guys. You know what? A lion, once they get a taste of blood, they're not stopping. They're not stopping, people. They're not stopping. And I feel that UK has got a taste of the wins, and they don't want to stop. And they was not about to let Penn State, a Big Ten team, come in and beat them. It just wasn't going to happen, people. And let me talk about a little bonehead move by the Penn State. They won the toss, and they wanted the ball on offense to start the game. Don't they realize it's 2 halves? Man, you kick that ball off and you give it to them. But hey, it worked out in favor for us. That let me know once they made that decision that they won the toss and they elected to take the ball, that lets me know that their heads are not in the ball game. I mean, you cannot be your head in the ball game if you're going to take the ball at kickoff. No, I mean at the beginning. No, if you win the toss. No. That's just not how you do it. You have to be smarter than that. you got to think, coach. Come on, man. You're a head coach in a D1 program in a Power 5 school, and you make that type of bonehead decision, you deserve to lose. You lost it for the kids because you gave Kentucky back the ball. The start of the third quarter. Regardless of what we did or what we didn't do with the ball, it was an opportunity that you guys didn't have to do nothing. You guys gave us the ball. And that's what was so. And we came out and we just ran it down your throat in the beginning of the third quarter. Yes. Oh, third quarter, we dominated on it. So, guys, it was a wonderful win. I cannot tell you how excited I was about just the opportunity just to have been there and witnessed such an amazing game that happened. Yes, we was on pins and needles at the end. Yes, we was worried. Any fan would be. But you know what? We didn't. I didn't see, when it got to that point, I promise you guys, I didn't see a single fan from UK leave. Not one single fan left when we started letting those guys in the game and they had a chance to win. We didn't leave. We stayed there and we demonstrated our full support for our boys. And our boys, they brought it home. And we are the Citrus champs. And no one in the freaking nation gave us a chance to win that game. I think one person, one reporter, one gave us a chance to win. Everybody else in the country said, don't even show up. Don't even show up. We showed up and we showed out. And because of that, I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. And this is my look of excitement. So this is great. So I appreciate you guys once again, man. If you don't follow me on podcasts, please go ahead, and I'm the Loyal BBN fan. You can find me on most of the of the big podcasts, iTunes, Stretcher, Speaker, all that stuff. Google Play. You guys can find me on all of that. So I really appreciate you guys so much, man, for just what you guys do. I'm also on Facebook at the Loyal BBN fan, so you guys can see me there also. And guys, let's just continue to make 2019 great, man. I mean, what a way to start the year off on January the 1st is by winning the Citrus Bowl, by beating Penn State, who nobody gave us a chance. If we don't get some respect after this, then you know what? We'll still walk around with a chip on our shoulder, and we'll continue to play ball the way that Coach Stoop and his program has us ready to play. So we gotta do it, guys. We gotta be behind our guys, 100%. And before I get off, I have to say this. For all you freaking haters who always have something negative to say, I surely hope to God today you guys ain't sitting around rejoicing with the big victory. I hope you guys are finding some of your ways to try to bring down the ball club because, well, maybe we didn't snap the ball right, or maybe our cleats didn't look right, or maybe the helmets weren't too shiny, or something. Whatever it is that you're gonna find your little petty ways, then I encourage you to go ahead and do that. But we don't need you. We don't need you. Okay? We don't need you. We didn't need you before the Citrus Bowl. We don't need you after a victory for the Citrus Bowl. We don't need you. So do us all a favor and disappear because we don't need you. Okay? Either you with us or you're not. Point blank. And that's great because we are the Big Blue Nation. And we're the Kentucky Wildcats and we're the Citrus Bowl champs. And, dude, I just got to come on. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Just roll it. Let it, just let this soak in for a second. Just let this soak in for a second. Boom! I'm the Loyal BBN fan. And one more chat for the football team. C-A-T-S, skets. Love you. I'm out. Loyal BBN fan. Follow me, like me. Let's do it, baby. Let's go.